Here's another update. Take off the guard. We've still got, I cleaned up all the chain. Chain feels really, really good. Still a little bit of dirt on there, but that's alright. Fix up that. What have we done since? Now, I had the carbies in, and then the client said that he's got another set of carbies with a complete new kit through it. Could I swap them? So I swapped them over last week, and that's the new set of carbies in. So he's happy about that. We've put on the new brakes, front brakes. They're just about ready to go for brake bleed. I had to fix up the brake switch, the new brake switch. Won't get too close. So we've done all that and just got to plug it in. It goes in somewhere. I don't know. I'll find it. Oh, that's the old one there. So I guess it goes where that went. That makes sense. That makes sense even to me. Anyway, we got the new brakes in, new pads. Looks pretty good. Now this week we've got to put in new caps. Well, better caps. We've got a assortment of caps. I'll just find 4 good ones. I made up a gasket for the points cover and retapped this bottom hole that was stripped out, and I think they tried to retap it themselves and they snapped off the tapping there. So I was a little bit peeved about that. So it is in there, the screw, but it can't be done up too tight. So anyway, they'll sort out that when they do that. I've done the guards, scraped off all the old paint and that. Got to do the fairing this week, the next couple of days, and I've ordered new stripes. The stripes that they sent us weren't quite up to our standard. There was a variation between the white and the black stripe of up to 2 mil on certain parts, and it just looked pretty bad. I've cleaned out the tank, and I found a little pinhole up here which I'm going to braze up using one of these things. So if you hear a huge explosion and hear of a fire starting in the peel region, you know what's happened. So I don't know how I'm going to go with that. A little bit concerned about that, but never mind, we'll learn about that. So it's a hole here, just a tiny little pinhole. Could have put on JB Weld, but I probably don't trust that long term, so I'm not sure about that. So I thought I'd learn a little bit about brazing, do that. But what else is coming today is this bloody rocking chair. So this was a friend of mine's daughter's grandma's rocking chair and wants it restored. So I told her it'll take a couple of weeks to do. So in between fixing the bikes and the painting, preparing the paint for the painter, I'll rub down some old varnish and give it a nice coat of clear, and it'll look like new. So that'll be on my other channel, Restos and Hobbies. Those of you who've seen it get a laugh from that, because I'm always stuffing up something there. So anyway, that's our plan, and once these are all bronzed up and that, I have taken all the paint off the tank and the guards, and I've just got the inside to do, and then I'll prime it all, rub it all down, get it prepped up for paint, and I'll send it to the painter, and that'll come back to me to put the stripes on. So that'll be fun, and then back to him for clear coat. Okay, well, I'll catch you in a couple of days time, a couple of weeks time, don't know yet. All depends on how I feel. Thanks a lot. Now I can't test it on the bike because I've got no power on the bike, so what I've done is I've just hooked up one wire on a bulldog clip. Got the second wire here, which I'll touch, and I've got that dial set to ohms on 20, and if it makes contact it should show up the dial up here. So let's see if I've done anything. So I've got continuity going through, and we hit the brake and it should go out. It goes out. So it should go out. See? So has to be adjusted because there is space there to adjust the distance that that contact slides over. So I'll adjust that once it's on the bike with power, but I know what I've done in there is right at this stage, so I reckon that's a win. All right, that's about all.